at the end of the day, that's what matters. And share a little secret is IT departments would typically look at customer sat as a pretty correlated indicator of a barometer of how good an IT department's services are running and what the experience has been, right? So if they're seeing a high volume of trouble tickets coming in, they say, well, something is not right. If they've got a lot of phone calls coming in lieu of tickets, then the same story. On the other hand, if it's more muted, if it's trending below their average, then the feeling is that network is in good shape. What we did was we said, that's a great way of understanding what's happened in network. So we went and just quantified it. We have this end user experience score. It's now become the de facto standard in the customers who have adopted it, and the reason is it's quite precise, it's highly correlated, and the customers have come to trust it very much. The way it actually excels is that you can actually look at a cohort of users, be it in a department or a branch or a whole region for that matter, and continue to believe that the network is functioning well. But you will always find individual users who are actually struggling quite a bit. And the end user score actually helps you ferret that out. It's very powerful in the sense that the masking of any abnormalities at the cohort level is immediately exposed by the end user experience score that we run and watch pretty much every user or every end system and give an opinion as to how well it's going. Very soon what you find is that users also are quite malleable in their expectations, right? So you see them sort of get settled down to a view that, well, this is what the network is, and this is the poor performance, the poor response is really how it's set up, and they stop complaining. And that cannot actually be problematic, because now one of your key indicators of problems is now muted. Once again, the EUV score comes in and says, okay, wait a minute. We know you're not complaining, but here's a solution, here's a problem that is going on, and here's a solution for it. So we find that there is a surprise element in how IT departments all of a sudden realize that now with this tool, with this whole solution, they can actually go in and surprise and delight their users by going in and fixing problems, and all of a sudden things start working better. The flip side of this obviously is that there are some customers who are actually always complaining, right? And at the slightest pretext, and then IT departments give up on them, saying, yeah, these guys are regular complainers. But when they go in and find out it's a specific thing that's causing them to be that way, and once they fix that, all of a sudden there's a major transformation in their attitude towards how good the network is and how good the company is in managing their entire IT infrastructure. So on both sides, it's a facet of the different faces of the same coin, but nonetheless, it is very powerful in addressing both legs of the problems that IT departments face. And it starts trying to say that what matters most is the end user. And if we start with the end user, the entire infrastructure of understanding what's happening in your network can be built from that point understanding.